Good evening. Welcome to episode 4 of Disco Elysium. Hopefully my internet holds up better than yesterday. And we don't keep having to have these awkward stops while I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Gonna wait a minute on this screen just to make sure there are no drop frames, and there are not. None so far. So far so good. We are just 30 seconds into the stream though, so. Hi Satinel, how are you doing? Hope you're ready for another wonderful night of internet outages and Twitch buffering. No, there's nothing to do with me. Twitch is fine over here so far. I'm doing well, thank you. Just letting the game ease in before we start. Are you angry with it? Oh. It's odd, right? Once you click this screen, there's no way to... Oh, there we go. I can hit escape to close it. I was like, there's no way to get back to this window. Let's start to type taking out chat. Weird. I wonder why. So before the stream started, basically for the last 2 hours, I've been running a fake test, a bandwidth test, I guess. So, and there was 0 drop frames through the entire 2 hours immediately prior to the start of this stream. So we'll see if this actually, anything happens once I actually start this. I actually did kind of wonder if it was possible somehow that the game was doing it, because it's trying to send too much video or something. I'm not. Supposedly what it does is OBS. Twitch has a thing where you can stream to Twitch, but it doesn't actually make you go online. I think it just receives the data and tosses it away. So while we were watching stuff before this and stuff, I was capturing that stuff and sending it to Twitch and then dropping that. But that it generates a fake stream, which lets me see like drop frames and my bandwidth connection, and everything was stable, everything was green. So hopefully it persists. I'll be very annoyed if it starts dropping frames again.
You're back. Good.
Yes, I am back.
What can I help you with at this late hour?
Now they acknowledge the time of day. It's night, don't you ever sleep?
Matter of fact, I don't.
She takes another sip. Why is that?
I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see.
No, you're not. You look young. A little flattery will get you places.
Thank you. I do what I can to remain presentable. Now, ask me some questions. It'll help us pass the night.
So I'm pretty sure you finished. Oh yeah, this option is grayed out. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Oh, okay, so what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
She enjoys talking about the company. It would not hurt to inquire more.
Challenging success. 12 versus 12. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Nice.
A billion?
How do I not know what a billion is? How do I fail the encyclopedia test on that? Why is my total only 9? Oh, I guess my total is usually 9. Did I remove some encyclopedia items? I should increase encyclopedia. Don't know. What exactly is a billion? Wow. Let's go with the weird answer, though. What
It's a
exactly is a
number,
billion?
officer. A big one.
What is it made of? Come on, Kim, tell me.
It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
A wave is the sloop. She crossed the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
The word suzerain, what game does that remind me of? I feel like... I mean, I'm sure it's a game by itself. At this point, every single word is. But I feel like there was a game where that word was very front and center as well in some way. I don't remember what game though. Where does Wild Pines get all... Wait, I've already been through that. What does such a huge system want for a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are
I don't think I've played
responsible for
Monster
moving
Rancher.
8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. This is a communistic answer, right? It is the opposite of what I need to do. Yeah, I don't think I've played a game called Suzerain, but I know that that word has featured in some game that I've played in the past, like quite prominently, and I don't know which one. I have my plate backlog is kind of huge at this point. I don't know. It's a nice word you don't see very much. So this is a communistic answer, right? I think like it will be the opposite of what I need for this. It's not an ultra liberal dialogue option, is it? Or maybe it is. I don't know these things, yeah. Let's try it.
We built this district.
You don't keep moving, the workers do. The company's nothing without them. We build this district.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway,
Cool.
for a
XP.
weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? Wink, wink.
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
Uh-huh.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes. Jean-Luc Measurehead. Yes.
But I punched him.
Yes.
How were the
Jean-Luc
talks going before the
Measurehead.
lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Mr. Gaumont probably did not want to sit on the chair.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to this? Gaumont.
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself. This should be good.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Huh. Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are the demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes,
Oh, yes.
every worker, a member of the board.
Oh, aggressive commie posturing. So what is the ultra-liberal response here? Because I sure need my 1 real. I'm a cool anarchist now. Steal some love back from the robber barons at the customs agency and the banditos at the financial oversight and competition committee. So but I actually do want to be communistic, right? Kind of. I still don't know these things. I feel like I'm communistic to the point of being, well, an anarchist, as they said. So what happens if I put, I like it?
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Not hard communist enough for me.
Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizazzo of
Ah.
every worker a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by it though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead. Long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king.
I didn't get any money
but
from
as
that.
negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Why does that?
This checks out.
Why does that advertise his aversion to work? I guess I don't know what mañana means. The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you.
Oh, is
Not
that
right
does that mean
now, at
mañana?
least.
Tomorrow? Ah. Call me tomorrow.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
What do you think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
That's Everard, alright.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about your union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Thanks.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Hey Flo, how are you doing? So you got a 7. Didn't you just get a 5-stream streak? You did get a 5-stream streak 2 days ago. I was wondering because yesterday's stream, due to the drop frames, supposedly it got cut up into 2 separate streams. But when I got my summary email at the end of the day, it was still 1 stream. And my OBS never stopped, so it was 1 stream on when I uploaded it to YouTube. But yesterday, technically, it was 2 and 1, so I wasn't sure if yours got cut out. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to have. But it also didn't count. It was supposedly a 2-hour stream and a 1-hour stream. So I don't know if that counted as 2 separate streams for you, even though it was back to back. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad you still have your stream. Hi. Now, what would you say is the most ultra-liberal response here? Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because even if I agree with this and this, I do know now that they're a crime syndicate. So it's not one. I would not support one even if I was going for the ultra-liberal route. I would probably agree with her, especially since I'm in her presence. I'll probably say number 2. Wouldn't have broken the streak since it's the same day. Okay, is that how it works? Okay, good. I wasn't sure. And did the hotel kick you out? Kind of. I haven't sold Kim's tire rims yet. At the end of yesterday, we went to the pawn shop. Then we came north and we ransacked the one guy's house. The guy who we were just supposed to open his front door. And then we came over here and talked to this lady. But we didn't finish the conversation since it was late. So now we're continuing it. Technically it's day 2 now, as Satinal pointed out yesterday. But it's still part of my day 1. I'm not sure when it rolls over to day 2. Or when I lose my opportunity to rest and heal up. Kim's prize tyrants, yeah. I might not have a choice to continue the game. I'm not sure. Huh? Well, right, it says here in the bottom right corner. Day 1. But I'm not sure at what point in time it rolls over to day 2. And in other words, when I'm guessing that if you don't rest, you don't heal. But I don't know for sure. I'm guessing that you have to rest by some point at night so that it doesn't cost you, so that you don't lose your heal your opportunity to heal. But who knows? Whatever. Let's pick number 2 here.
Indeed.
Money.
And a hungry one. Sadly,
That was the
our
ultra-liberal.
Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
She probably bought my gun.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and
happens.
said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
It happens. Some kind of extortion, probably. No, it's eerie.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating life. And my happy smile.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois.
At least
I'm
you know
afraid
my
Harry
name.
doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
She returns the lieutenant's badge and turns to you.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My last patch is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
What's a billion again?
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Kim is so good.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
Suggestion medium 11. How do I negotiate my way out of this? A dirty alliance? Sympathy for your amnesia.
Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
Oh, do you want me to arrest the owner of the Rolling Tavern? I could do
You're
that.
in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you,
How
it
dare
sounds like
you,
that
ma'am.
may be a lost cause.
But also true. But how dare you? Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Let's just skip the rest of the conversation. What is this?
Hey,
Oh, it's one of you guys.
hey, you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Didn't I decline one of these yesterday? How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs.
I've already rejected them
kind of
once.
stuff.
Although I do have this thing, and but I have rejected them once already. Ralph said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. Actually, yeah, that is, I guess it is there.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it.
I mean,
You're about to
they
rip
do
it
make a
off
good
and
point.
reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Sure, but only if I get money every time I pick a communist answer.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
So I don't really know what this does still. I think it unlocks one of these. Even though I said no to the last one. I think. But I don't really know. I did say no to the last one. But we might just say yes to this and see what happens. Wait, first, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
I don't do failure.
Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Because I am a disco superstar cop.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive.
Except Kim.
800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
I don't remember her.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone,
The last
single-handedly,
Okay, if you're giving me a
will rebuild
superhero
the dreams
name-
of the working class. You are the last communist.
If you're giving me a superhero name, it's going to be very hard to resist.
Now get to work, comrade.
Sure.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Roll up your sleeves. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Ah, I did get a thought from it. People think communism was some crazy idea that's come up 40 years ago. A fever that should over, never to return again. They were right. Until he woke up today. Spiritual corpse responsive for me to call Commodore Red, prostitutes and class myself. For him, for me, I guess, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of Zo2 from the oceanic trench that has been resting covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Wait, that's a different title than before. Wasn't I the last communist? Come, witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. Wait, you changed my title on me. I don't want this anymore. Unlock, unlock, unlock. I do wonder what all these... I guess in the second playthrough, third playthrough kind of thing, you want to either pick... I wish they told you what... I wish you could train them and swap them out. But it's interesting, right? Because there's so many of these. How long is the game exactly? How do you get all of these things? But it's interesting because you can build... You're on subsequent games, you will build a character going for specific things. Which might also involve you doing specific things and saying specific things in game. To build a character to get whatever stats you want. Some interesting stuff here. Hello, you.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
No, that's not what my inner voices told me.
He doesn't let it show. But there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Shut up, Inland Empire. Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces.
There's slip-on shoes.
Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
She doesn't know the last part though. Yeah, sugar mommy, exactly.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm not ashamed.
Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of Eau de Nil. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Man, my inner voices really do not want me to.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Last one. Billions. -1 indirect taxation disapproves. Indirect taxation disapproves? Like this thing disapproves? It's a white check. I may retry it. Let's do it later. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
The aim is to gain a deeper understanding.
Look at that legendary success. By learning about this world, I hope to learn more about myself. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Now, let's do number 2.
Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy now that I think of it.
She puts on a thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Yeah, all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
And did she? I don't know. Did she? It's something. You said what the word means? I know these all look good, okay? They all look good, but begin with the first, okay? Fine. Where are we? Nah, what times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
That's an interesting line. I kind of like it. Too late for what?
For the big time.
What's her eyes light up. There's a flash of teeth. What's the big time?
The revolution.
Ha! And what is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Would you say it was a bunch of apes duking it out?
Why, of course. We're talking Duke Out Central. Full swing intra-species warfare.
And the apes, were they evil?
No. I would say the apes were neutral.
She looks at you. Okay, sharp. They're good apes, actually.
I don't know about that.
She turns now to the bombed-out buildings lining the waterfront, then shivers slightly. Who got shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
Except me. I am the last communist.
She's not gloating. It's a relieved celebration.
Oh, and the anarchists too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
No, I'm also the last anarchist.
Did they
Maybe
ever?
don't say that out loud, yeah.
Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Truly a kerfuffle. That's a tragedy. Sounds like they should have shot more people in the head then.
This does not represent the official RCM opinion.
The lieutenant says from behind his nuts.
Don't worry. Klaus Mazov shot 15 million people in the head. But that was all the way over in Grad.
Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side?
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned.
There's a double space
Accounts
here.
differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew.
And there was a Miss Oxford comments like 10 minutes ago that I noticed but didn't mention.
The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Cowardly king. Smart king. I love that king. Fuck king. Communist. Cowardly king. Smart king? Cowardly king? Cowardly king.
I prefer the term risk-averse.
Risk-averse king.
King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could smell a PR
Literally
disaster
unplayable.
brewing. So he got out alive, and his nephew Fricelle got shot in his place.
Okay, that is kind of smart.
Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
Who got the mineral rights?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
Okay, by liberals you mean.
Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well.
How did the liberals win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
She's one of them. Of course.
Of course, if everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
Wait, you just said the liberals already took everything.
The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
I also noticed that the time is not moving anymore. It's stuck at 2 a.m. Who are the coalition?
The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-la-Clay. The armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause.
Moralist?
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
I don't think I am a moralist, ma'am.
Of course. Not easy to be moderate about head shooting in your line of work.
When was this kerfuffle?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The
Thanks, Mum.
revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat. A particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government.
What does this Zara do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
No way!
Indeed. Zerat is a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in 08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
What came next?
Why? You and I, officer.
She spreads her arms,
Our
wrinkles flapping
lives
the
in
wind.
the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat and you have that necktie? A pair of pants?
Our lives are very different from each other.
No doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
What is the zone of control?
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations.
Interregnum.
And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
Why are you telling me this, Esprit de Corps?
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication. Telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
It's been like this for how long exactly?
43 years. Hard to fathom, I know.
What have we been doing all this time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. 08 to 19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Were they?
No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash, an Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are. Welcome to reality, baby.
From the looks of it, the 50s haven't been much better for the zone of control. You can see it in her eyes. Days slipping away.
You don't seem to be thrilled.
I've no right to be dissatisfied. This shirt is Barbara Muscova, this raincoat is impervious to rain and is guaranteed for 100 years. My daughters will wear it. No, it's just...
She looks at a crumbling tenement, paint flecking from the stern.
We could have had so much more. Every one of us. If only we'd played it right.
What would you have done differently?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
Okay, which option here will get me 1 real? I would have made off with the mineral rights. I would have made off with the mineral rights, probably. But that's the opposite of being... That's the opposite of... That is not what the last ultra-liberal communist anarchists would say. But he wouldn't actually say any of these answers either. I would have sought a medical solution. So say Saraf drove those people mad.
So a quarter of humanity simply lost their minds. And how would you stop
prion.
a prion?
Oh,
Complex folding protein, unlife, with the technology 50 years ago.
No, prions are deadly and very scary things. Don't ever Google up prions. Don't ever Google up prions and how they kill you. It's one of the worst. It's one of the worst things you can read about. I mean, that are not like man-made. One of the worst ways to go. With privatized healthcare and a work ethic that does not turn your brain to sponge tissue. That's not really how you don't choose to be infected. You don't. Like only number 2 or maybe number 1. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what he would say. What would he say? Privatized healthcare and the work ethic. So privatized healthcare is against what he says, against what he wants. Number 2 is phrase badly though. It also makes them sound like zombies. Eh? That's not what prions do. Prions. Some hygiene, modern social care, and perhaps a little research program. I'm actually going to pick number 2. I'm going to see what she says.
Liquidate? That's what King Philip kept screaming from the Sol Aurum. Liquidate! Liquidate!
Number 1 didn't sound fully along the lines of what he would say either.
In the end, they liquidated the Sol Aurum, melted the palace cube down to gold and platinum, and sold it for bullets. Strange times.
Opinions expressed here do not reflect the official position of the RCM.
Yes.
And what is your official position, Lieutenant?
There is curiosity there that goes unnoticed. Kim takes a step back, absent-mindedly.
Look at that scar, 6+6.
My position, ma'am? My parents got ripped to shreds in the revolution. I would have gone the same way. I was saved by being 2 years old. That's my position. The abattoir.
The abattoir.
Understandable.
I wonder if I can go back into that conversation chain.
Good question.
I
What
can.
would you have done differently? So a quarter of humanity simply lost their minds.
With
Good
some hygiene.
Really. A very moderate solution to an extreme problem.
Yeah.
It's those sort of half measures that doomed the authorities in Grad. When they failed to step up, Marzov and his party stepped in. In this particular case, maybe a more robust state response might have been appropriate.
Opinions.
And what is
There is curiosity.
My position.
understandable? Good question. What would you have done differently?
An interesting set of answers. I almost want to, because it loops, right? I almost want to go through them all and see what it says. But you gain penalties and bonuses from things that you say and do not say, right? So I don't necessarily want to iterate down every single branch. But on the other hand, I'm curious what number 4 goes. I would have made off in the mineral rights.
You and everyone else.
Huh?
But that's got nothing to do with preventing the revolution. Ah, well,
Money.
what was, I guess. Good question. You and everyone else. Good
I
question.
can't get more than once. I can't get it more than once.
What would you have done differently?
I asked you, who are you in all this?
And I asked you, past-less detective of the Citizens Militia, what insight has acute
Past-less?
encephalopathy given to you?
I don't know what I would have done differently.
Then you would have died, most likely. Not far from here. Maybe even right here, during the beachhead, defending the coast the day the Coalition took the city.
Happily.
Good. Not that it would have mattered. In the end, the Commune forced everyone to the barricades.
Okay, that's enough about the times.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come.
Just leave it to the last communist / anarchist.
Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Not so fast. Who is she in all this? Ask her who she is. She owes you an answer.
I want to know what you are, number 5. That's what rhetoric's trying to ask me to say, right? I want to know what you are. Say nothing.
I am the vilest of the vile,
She
a
says with a
traitor,
sudden flash of teeth.
a devourer of nations and infants. I am an ultra.
An ultra? Wait, what's an ultra?
An ultra-liberal. It's a type of liberal. From the revolution. It's, not the moderate kind.
Dios mío, a liberal. Cool, I liberate pretty hard myself. I don't understand what's so vile about that.
Haven't you heard? I am a nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. One of those who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. We surrendered the nation to the financier pirates. No sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight. You're a man of the left. A true communard. Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, are you repulsed?
In her green eyes you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride. Forgive her, but only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
You're a monster. I forgive you. I forgive you, but only because you're charming. Eh? 2 or 3, what do you think? What brand of forgiveness are we going for? You want to see number 3? Okay. I forgive you, but only because you're charming. Wink wink, so am I. Wink wink. Please give me money for the night.
A devil, who being of great charm and guile, sneaketh into the homes of the godly.
A vile devil. Devil woman. Vile devil.
I hope we're able to continue as friends, despite my deeply felt need to infiltrate and betray the revolution, and then ensnare you to financial service.
Service, but this says service.
Honestly, I may have even preferred it, had the communards won. Who knows? They might really have built something better. But they didn't, because they lost. When the dust settled, the liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed.
Would you have done something differently?
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery.
An appropriate warning to those who cross the line and pull the city into madness once more.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake, then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isola down rather than let them have it.
Dark orange flames reflect in her green eyes. An oil fire on the ocean.
What a nice line. Ish. You're a smart woman. You're a patriot. You have daughters. You're a smart woman.
Perhaps. My intellectual vanity will be my undoing.
You are a patriot?
Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Seditious talk, man.
The lieutenant puts down his notes and gives her a look. You have daughters?
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
Where are we? What is this? Spread your hands. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the
I'm a
50-plus
disco
crowd.
holder myself.
It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
No, I'm a disco holder myself.
Aren't we all?
And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol.
It's still 2 a.m.
A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. As I told you, Martinez used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean? Of course we are.
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Wrong game. Inland Empire, wrong game. What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built the city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
Hey, that describes me.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're pretty much at the center of the world?
Oh, we're quite a way off. About
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
My Inland Empire aspect is tripping again. This is a trivial 6, so I would have passed this check with a 0.
There is no
With a scar
recognition,
0.
only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
All these are 1 and 3 are interesting options. 1 is a more standard, where are we? 3 is say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
Thought gain, jamais vu, derealization. What is this nonsense? Revachol Special Administrative Region Le Calais, the Insulated Ocean Coalition Government Insulated Mission Command. Name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on a fridge. Trouvan, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corner, see if they peel this. This feels like the most important of all the tasks, the one you truly must complete. We must study this, whatever the hell it does. Sure. Analyze that. By the way, we've passed 1 hour in the stream now. 0 drop frames. 0.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Here come the drop. No, just kidding. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
What is this acute encephalopathy? Encephalopathy.
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain.
Vitamin B?
Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia.
That's not how it's pronounced.
It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
Vitamin B?
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective.
It's not how you pronounce it. It's vitamin, not vitamin. I'm sure I'm correct, right?
In case he goes down later, souring the entire portfolio.
Just trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective. Yeah, at exactly 2 a.m., where the clock is trapped now and will never move again. I know you've got a lot riding on me. I won't let you down. So he's saying this because even though this doesn't really connect to this, his train of thought leads him to this.
It's not just me, Detective. All of Martinez has placed its chips on your success. I pray we've all bet wisely.
Oh, Kim has placed his chips on my success too. He's even placed his tire rims on my success. What causes encephalopathy?
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Oh, it's probably from surgery then.
That seems unlikely.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie, out in the open somewhere.
Shut up, necktie. What is this? Spread your hands.
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Am I really that awkward?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I mean, what is this place here?
Ah! This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or 2.
What is Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, 33A?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old.
She looks up at a crumbling facade.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay and the delta. That was before the war, of course.
I feel like we've gone through this. We've gone through this before. I can never remember it when seeing it. But after I see the pronunciation, I know that it's the right one. Yeah, facade. Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
It happens.
Splat, splat.
Who invited you into the conversation? From a dilapidated balcony, a young girl in odd clothes gives Joyce the evil eye, a red paintbrush held to her throat.
Wonderful.
Cindy the Skull? What is that? What's the Cindy the Skull?
The girl in the old lady rags.
No, I meant something basic about reality.
Ah, yes. There's something very satisfying about discussing the fundamental
let's try that
fact.
again.
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
Yeah, I get you. The Steam games in the top 100, yeah. Too popular for me.
She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I only play Steam games with less than 100 reviews. Okay, now explain the same thing but to a child.
Young people who dye their hair funny colors and wear old people's clothes are stupid, and their little rebellion is self-defeating. All right, what next?
What is... So, am I going to lose a thing again? Let's try it. What is...
A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all.
That's
The
all.
doubt is fully formed in your head. The alien feeling persists. You just can't word the question yet. You have to complete the jamais vu thought first.
Jamais vu. Esprit de corps legendary. What is...
6 kilometers southwest.
This is my third
of the
6.
Valley
If
of
only I
Gods.
rolled that for the other one.
Junior officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass.
Come on, you couldn't have saved that 6 for the other check.
To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again.
You're not talking about me, are you?
We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
She says energetically. The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso mundo.
Precisely, Mundo. Good, and what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You said, are we?
We are.
You said de facto?
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
I've always pronounced that word de jure instead of de jure. Apparently I was wrong. What do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So I'm basically a lackey of capital. So I'm basically a troll to foreign interests. So I'm basically one of the good guys. So I'm basically going to avoid this subject and ask the next question in this line of inquiry. So I'm basically a troll to foreign interests? Lackey of capital. Let's go lackey of capital.
There's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
She leans in.
Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare,
Nothing
a
more
botched
permanent than provisional.
privatization scheme,
Well, they call
a
themselves
nuclear pile meltdown.
the provisional solution, the never-ending provisional government.
They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Hecky, how did what go? Oh, gratitude to the provisional government. Probably not very well.
Ravasholians get to keep the peace in Ravashol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are,
Yeah,
to me,
Hecky peace.
is the
Gratitude to
police.
provisional government.
the only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol.
Thank you, ma'am.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
I don't remember the chants of the provisional government in Thousand Times Resist anymore. They had those phrases like 6 to 1, something to something, something else to something else. It's all gone in my memory. What was the RCM again?
Nothing more nor less than the
Yeah.
de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
I know, just that line was not highlighted. It was not marked red.
Yes, we are the Ravachol Citizens Militia.
Yes, that means,
Yes.
permit me to conclude with this.
Thanks.
And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality,
This was a fun
Well,
conversation
I
chain,
am
but a
here to
really
help.
long one. But yeah, fun enough. That's all for now.
glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything more lessons in basic reality? Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything
Thank you,
else?
that's all for now. I'm gonna save because it's been a while. If you want to do while time is stopped, yeah, no kidding. Oh, come on, can I not talk to her now? Because it's past time or something. Hello? You won't let me talk to her anymore.
Yes?
Nothing. Can you not talk to people once past a certain point? Is that how the game works? You have to go resolve your sleep issue or something? Can I go in here?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock
The
again.
door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Okay. I don't really want to force her. Entrance to the east, eh?
You're back.
Oh,
Good.
there we go.
What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from somewhere to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
While Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Anyone else to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Obviously, he's one of those. It is that guy who was transporting those jumpsuits or whatever, those tracksuits, right?
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way. But one step ahead of the Union in another.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to
Oh.
open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier? I keep almost saying RCMP. Why didn't you come to the RCMP earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields. Sure.
Excellent.
She takes a
According
long
to my
sip of tea.
reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Are there? So one's the racist one. One is the tracksuits one. Who is the third lorry driver? Surely not the grandma.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide
It is the
open.
grandma.
I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
By the way, I've talked to Everard Claire.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
The options are very opposite here. I didn't. But I didn't is too simple, right? I would rather say number 4. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. Or number 6 is also funny. He's not the champion I've chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you in the cause of capital. But also number 2 and 3 are kind of funny in their own ways as well. So which option would give me 1 real for being ultra liberal? Probably number 4. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. Oh, well, we know that she doesn't like him, so close enough.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually, corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, worm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
She looks at the ground and nods.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Unusual colleague.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be...
She smiles.
Gossiping.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
Sure, I don't like that guy. He's holding my gun hostage. Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's so... helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling.
Yeah, I figured.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun?
Mr. Everard is... Number 3 seems to be a repeat of what I said earlier. Right, like this line, the same as this line. She says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
I helped him turn up the heat on the brush. Should I say that as well? Sure, why not?
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, help them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Yes.
Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with
I
this
watch it
strange
alcohol
thing?
in many ways. It sounds interesting. I thought you make the broth taste better. What the hell option should I even pick here? And she hasn't really gotten mad with me for anything. But I don't think I should pick number 1 here, because that would probably make her mad. In fact, number 3 would be the most off-the-cuff answer, which is also probably the most him. I don't know. I don't really remember who Al Ghul is. Seems like someone communist. But I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna pick number 3. It's uninteresting. I thought it would make the broth taste better. Oh, Al Ghul is just alcohol. Oh, never mind. It's not a person. He hasn't really told her about being drunk. Like, he picked the other option when he said, when they talk about alcohol or surgery, right? It's uninteresting.
Very curious. A very curious thing to do.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, man. And then talks about them, even if it's inappropriate.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant. He's just going with the flow now. Easier that way.
What else?
I'd rather talk about something else for now.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to
Kim
drop
is
by
very
for a
zen.
chat.
He's very zen.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Can I have some money?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is...
Money, money.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money?
No, I didn't. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
How dare you? Yo.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hep, yeah, when were you last tested?
Had a battery of tests just last week. I'm practically a patchwork of interesting critters. Kinda like a man-o'-war.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. When I hear it, this should be good.
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing. Oh, I thought I was going to suggest something to write.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Sorry. You keep looking up to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Huh? That's not, the narration did not match this. The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce, performing maintenance on the boat.
Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Oh, you mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hold on, what's Ozon?
It's where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen.
Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor?
No?
The lieutenant is hatred, the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on a first-name
Yeah, I don't like her
basis
either.
with her. Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
Doesn't do anything. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Pleasant. Now where's his back door? Permanently 2 a.m. Knock knock
A
again.
sturdy metal door. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door! The police? No. Go check the backyard.
Backyard door.
What was this again? Something I looted? Oh, something that's locked. I don't know that there is a backyard door.
There must be another way into the building.
We tried this and failed. We can't get to this. We can't get to this. This is from all the way through the building. I don't know how to get up there. This thing, we failed to check on it if I'm not wrong.
Just an ordinary wall.
Do I actually get another
Just
chance
an
at this?
ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
+2. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, that's my first double
It's a
one.
wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
The score is now 3-1. In terms of double sixes versus double ones. So this door, somewhere to the east, they say. But there isn't really anywhere to the east. I don't know. Don't know how to get up there. And I doubt Cindy gave me a bonus to check on this thing again, right?
You're back. Good.
Yeah. Gonna try the other option here.
A sturdy metal door.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats dutifully.
There is no reply.
Madame,
There is.
Madame,
The door rattles again.
Stop banging on the door. No. Go check.
Backyard door.
I do have 1 skill point. Oh, with the 1 skill point, that's interesting, right? Because I could use the 1 skill point to increase volition and then go roll for this. I don't think she'll give me enough money still. But I'm curious what happens. But if I fail the check, I don't want to keep the skill. I don't want to keep the invested skill point. But if I pass the check, I'll keep it.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Voila. You're doing it.
Help me, I'm poor. I need money to keep living. Can I have some money, ma'am?
Of course. How much do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. If anything, your finally asking it has relieved some of the tension.
I need 130 real.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
She reaches into a raincoat and pulls up a zip bag. In it, you see paper notes arranged like black girls.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is
Hey.
cold and oily to the touch.
Good. We won't be needing to go to my kinema then.
Whoa, whoa. Did you see how easy that was? Ask her for more. Toot toot, train to Moneytown.
You think, what were you gonna say? I was hoping she would say something like this. But no, as an ultra-liberal, would she ask for more? I don't think she would. I don't think I would. Kim would prefer not to do it this way. No, he wants to keep the rims. Nay, it would be dishonorable, and mine honor is my life.
Can you eat honor? Are you an omnivore? Give me a break.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You're just helping me out. I'm an honorable policeman, one of the few good men in Revachol.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Now I'm gonna help you for sure. Thanks for the money. Now we can sleep. I just really want to avoid selling his rooms, and I'm glad we found a solution. I still have no idea where the back door is. But we can go to bed now. You sold the back door? So that's why I can't get in. Well, technically if you sold the back door, I will be able to get in. There is still one more person we haven't spoken to, right? And it's this fellow over here. I guess since the time is stopped, we might as well do so. Yo.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word, police business. A moment of time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are you kid siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Okay, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
I will see. Kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not an narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as a child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's having the time of his life. Total
At
ecstasy.
2 a.m.
Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him. Kuno can't speak.
Someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Did guard put you up to this?
Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
What is this sick charade?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Yeah, but let's probably not punch him. That and I'll need a pretty good roll at this point to punch him.
Look,
Kuno whispers, even softer than before.
I know you
vanishing
wanted
in
to hit me.
silence.
You got that? I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
How do you know that? You can see inside my head, Whisper. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you.
He spreads
King
his
Kuno!
arms.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The people-hated Krita doesn't let him finish. Whatever, I had some questions about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Goes to people, little people wearing Essel behind the fence. The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where do you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Wrong game, buddy. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around besides Kim?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
More on this later.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
About the crime scene, you kids often play in the yard?
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
You can hide. Number 4. Don't I have a single normal thing to say? I'm almost tempted to pick number 4 to see what happens, but that wouldn't be in character. You can't hide it. I see without vision with my inner eye. So you say, but I saw past the veil. Yes, some shit games left behind. Were those games left-handed? Number 2.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig!
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno!
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
That's just some shit.
There it is.
What about number
That
1?
strange.
Inner eye! Fuck are you
Same
trying
thing.
to...
You glance again at...
That's just...
There it is. That strange.
The fuck are you...
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno! Don't talk!
So number 3, for some reason, loops back to this, and not the base one. The other 2 loop back to the conversation, to the branch before this, but 3 loop back here. How odd. Don't have a single normal thing to say.
We are way beyond normal already.
Nice.
We are in the Star Chamber.
Keen XP for that. Kim, I think I'm already in the Star Chamber.
Huh? I have no idea what you just said.
Me neither.
Are you having a seizure in Kuno's yard now?
So I actually have to say number 1
The
or number 2
fucking where?
to get out of this.
Glance again.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
So this roll requires a 10 or higher. Will I lose a thing if I... Well, let's try it.
It's not Kuno.
4 to 1.
It's Kuno S.
4 double sixes to 1 double 1. Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Kunops.
Fuck you whispering about?
He whispers back.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Huh. Don't make Kuno look bad. To me, the number 1 option makes him look bad because it implies that he doesn't have control of the situation. I would probably go with number 3, but I'm not sure. You agree? Okay. You would go with number 2 then. I would go with number 3 because they say they also said he respects madness. Phew, am I glad she's out of here. She's fucked up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Huh. If that was the wrong move, I'm still gonna pick number 2. But I can see how it could be number 1, but I kinda don't like it. What's up with her? She's terrifying, crazy, scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like actually a killer.
Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Come on, she hasn't killed police. Okay, how many cops she's... Come on, she hasn't killed police officers.
I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
He feels eyes on the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
What's the language she uses? Napakimi, Fagari?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Yeah, I know. You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind
What
the
was
fence.
that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner. Every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in? How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno-S, two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S then?
Cause she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you, this shit was Psycho Killer.
How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
She needs professional help. You can't do this alone.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Understood, Kuno. I can respect that. Sure.
All right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit.
Got 130 real?
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniff around that fucking pile of Etonite. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there.
Let's scary of number one again.
The fuck about it? You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who is your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
This is the building behind him.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
But that's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant, grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
I've made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's gonna happen.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
Number 3, justice. Number 4, justice. Lying, I need speed. I'm not going in there. I'm going there all guns blazing to get the speed because I need it. I'm going there but not for the speed. I would not select 3 and 4. I don't think I can select 1 either. What I want... Ideally, what I would want to tell him is, sure, I'll go in there, but not right now, obviously. And probably not ever. I'm gonna pick number 2. But number 2 is the goody answer, though. I'm going there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in the Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out.
Fair.
Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay, then.
Okay, bye.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
That kind of implies that I cannot talk to him again now, or he'll yell at me. So we're gonna talk to him
Kuno
again.
care?
No, he doesn't
Kuno
care.
doesn't...
What is this? Someone trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. His ladder is rickety but still climbable. I haven't interacted with this. I kind of noticed that there was an achievement to solve the crime without examining the cards. Where are you going when I click on this? I'm doing very well in the front, yeah. So wait, when I click on this, if I double click here, stop. If I double click here, if I double click on the thing, he starts to walk around the long way. Does he actually have a path to there though? I wish he would run. Usually when I double click somewhere, he runs. This time he's walking. I mean, I guess you're coming around this way, right? So I make you run here. But it doesn't feel like there's an entrance from here. How would you get this? Oh, you just walk against the wall. What a waste of time. Well, it's hard to see at night, right? I can't really see the layout of this.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad.
Plus 10.
Because, unless Kuno lied, you should just be able to pull the panels aside.
Pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
That door almost killed me. It almost killed me.
So this is the shack Kuno mentioned. Let's take a look inside there.
By the way, still first day, still 2 a.m. This looks like it leads to... Let's do this first. What is this? Sure, let's rob the kid. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow
Be
powder.
still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I don't think my guy is really a druggie. He's a drunkard, but he's not quite a druggie. My electrochemistry is low. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to a ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Mm-hmm. Get out of the way or get fucked up. Kill a pig's head. It looks mummified. Well, since time is not moving... An empty tube of solar magnesium supplement. Oh no. Ah, so this is how I get to all the other places that I could not. Can I get here now? Excuse me while I rob this place. Didn't I get a flashlight? I did. Did I think of using it? No. Hey, would you look at that? Kim, look what I discovered. A flashlight. Technology is amazing. What is this? This doorway is going to collapse soon. Well, we better get in here now. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. This thing. Maybe I should have sold all the other postcards. We're rich. That's the downstairs door. Can't go there. That's the exit back down. Can I go this way? Can I go anywhere? Not really. So there isn't actually... This area is surprisingly not very helpful. Unless I miss an exit somewhere. Doesn't let me get into this area. I can't use the winch or anything to get down. There's this area up here. I can't come to this part of the map because that thing's hidden. That thing's connected to the other side. Can't come here. Oh, I thought you were telling me that I did miss something. The area that we haven't figured out, or I haven't figured out how to get to, is the area up there. Yeah, but I don't see anything. This area is locked behind us. This roof area and this house down here seem to be the only things I can visit. This area down here is where we were. This area is where we unlocked that door. There are some second level apartments up here that I would like to get to, but we can't. I don't see a way to get to this part of the map from this part of the map. Yeah, I'm also wondering that, but because that's how you get into the thing, but I don't see a way down. Maybe I can't use it because I did that. Maybe. But yeah, there's nothing interactable that I can see. Oh well. At least we got the treasure up here. That's the important part. Out we go. Letter R as a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. What is this?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
No R. Pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has
-10 to not equip. We should also talk to you again.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Nah, that's not. There are a number of other things we might be able to do, but it's hard to tell at this point. So let's talk to him.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov?
Enjoy critical theory 9 times.
Almost all establishments in
Achievement.
Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum, tell me more. 9? 11? Oh, voiceover said 9. Ah. I did not notice that. 9-day government.
He killed himself.
Maybe I am Krasmazov. I'm no Krasmazov.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Bye.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Nice try, Inland Empire. Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
And I find 10 experience.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes?
Don't smell
the
them.
leathering odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Back the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Wait a minute, you fool. If you have if you had bags, I could have been collecting those cans and turning them in for money.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it. Nope.
A
Sure.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Back the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
He nods to
Anything
himself.
more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the rolling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put this here. Who put them here?
Fuck's he on about? Kids?
See?
Alright.
the lieutenant nods.
The
Then
mug.
looks
I'm getting
back
that mug
into
too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
An antique.
only in its social sensibility.
Sure.
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in our weasel's apartment.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe he or she has been dumping their garbage here.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Or it may just be a coincidence. Either way, something to keep in mind. What else do you see?
Either way, it's experience. Search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple
Ew, my
and
hands.
potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Thanks, Inland Empire. So if I had failed this check, which is a 10, would you have told me that there was more to find in here?
What's this?
Trash container. What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Sure, pick it up.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. Sorry.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet.
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. No, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Thanks, tutorial
Go
agent.
to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Wait, but we didn't lock it.
The trash container.
Yeah.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fucking there?
What's with the tube of magnesium, Kuno?
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the
You're
time.
not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mad.
I am still
You're
at
gonna
0
OD and
frames,
you're
so
gonna
that wasn't me.
fucking die.
Thankfully. What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Demo tape like some kind of a musician.
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
I sure could. I've heard enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
No, let's do that again so I can mark it
The
as
fuck
rat.
do you want? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't... Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get in there? How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. He must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrap pants. They are graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
They also probably don't fit me.
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later.
Alright, Pico, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see,
New
Kuno
task.
C don't trust ya. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
There's also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? 'Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno!
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno! They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching! Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
That letter yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno! He says you climbed the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Wait, what do you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
You mean a young woman by whirling in rags, the gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, her.
Yeah,
Bye.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Oh, 15. I want to buy the pen. No, I don't want to buy your pens. Goodbye.
Kuno doesn't...
Although I wonder if they'll change your character model. I almost want to go behind here and yell at this girl. But the last time I did, she started screaming, right? There's also stuff with the cleaner I could do. There's stuff with... We should go examine that one house. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Time stop. Because time stop, I'm gonna abuse that. Ha da 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 da. You're not gonna like this? Are you?
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Actually, no. The conversation is different when I talk to you from here. Ah. We'll do it later. On our way back. Does this change anything?
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a
Look
human
at your
figure.
yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this
You've said this
goes.
before.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter. But still...
But still nothing. Reallege it and name the case. I can actually interact with the map. Okay, this warrants a save.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I'm going to... I don't actually know what the mug says. This mug's an example of prejudice. I'm going to use the example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them, this is your inane ideology. This mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement, occasional robbing, bribery. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It's just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Let's pick number 2.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there.
Ouch.
Why don't you just get back to your case?
What do the other...
The face of King.
What do the other options do?
It's just a race, but it will not happen.
Oh, it won't.
The mug talk is exhausted. It is time to...
Rude. What about this one? This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case, as tutorial agent told me.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
What do you mean, urinal cleaner? What? Urinal? It's a urinal, it's not urinal. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back
Yeah, I've
of
never
the
heard
blue
it say
plastic
urinal.
clipboard.
I'm assuming that's what you mean. I've never heard that it being pronounced urinal.
It's a metaphor for you.
How dare you?
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there, it's cool.
Way cool.
I gain experience for that. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Why is this option here? What did you say the color was? I thought it was light blue, though.
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Let us roll this now. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
I'm sure my badge is in here. Slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket stubs. Fucking gonna tell you, asshole. We got the ticket
2
stubs.
octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first? Sure.
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored.
Apricot. You mean apricot?
A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters. In a woman's hand. A young woman in her
Such
20s.
fancy pronunciations, right?
There is care, effort,
What a
and a
facade.
smile. You think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Hold on to it. Read the card. This might do me damage, no?
Your hands shake, holding on to it.
But I have
Every
two
morning
morale.
when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Uh-oh. What is this nonsense?
There is nothing.
Oh, it pushed me back all the way to...
Again. Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Again, it says. Just lie there, past that.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
The shadow.
Because it's always there.
Was that the X something? The...
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that. No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
I'm going in again to hit the other
Bloated
branch.
corpse, don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
So my name appears to be Harry.
Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes.
Fuck him.
They're taking you somewhere.
Enough, just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone?
Really?
You need a secondary form of hydration.
Drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
Why is Kim so nice to me?
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past. Psychologist, therapist. 0 minutes have passed, yeah.
That does sometimes happen.
He hands you the remains of a ledger. Ledger of failure and hatred.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yes, not.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that
Tutorial
can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Are you making fun of me, tutorial agent? They made whoever voiced the tutorial agent, they made her say this whole thing. The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item. They made her say that. She got paid to read that. It is also apparently in this tab now. This is the same ledger you found in the trash, only worse somehow. It makes you think about the letter and about the woman's handwriting, but not wanting to get out of bed in the morning.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. Oh,
okay, so the other options are still here. Okay, good.
Is stuck to the back.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience.
Nice.
This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
I'm gonna save after that near-death experience that we had. I'm going here and finishing up the rest of the
It's the ledger
options.
you found in oak and the cool piece of
Let's
toilet
look in
paper.
here again.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other.
This
The
is a weird
compartment
option to
is
have,
now
right?
Open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs.
Why is this
and
option here?
A handmade postcard. The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who were they for?
Who do you think?
Who do you think? Generally, the option shouldn't be anywhere. Yeah, I guess it elicited a moment of anger, frustration, and despair in me, and I don't know why. Close the permeable.
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. Without resist, it's
Okay.
slightly.
Rows of
ever
yellow
so
paper.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real.
Oh, so this is how I
but
can make
that
money, right?
requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the field.
I just have to give 1,000 fines to the owner of the whirling Rex. Just keep fining him. It's like, oh, that bird is damaged. Just a fine.
A tool for manipulation.
Yes.
Give the lowest amount and
That
people
too.
will be ingratiated to you.
Yeah, that too. Wow, I needed a suggestion of 6 to come up with that idea. Station car.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Nice. Enough of
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess.
Oh, come on.
You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Perhaps a white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
There was mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Okay, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named the case The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person. His death was real.
Yeah, that's
Still, I
kind of
named
sad.
it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died.
Ah.
It was a workplace accident.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in
I have to
your
open
hand.
an official case.
The handwriting is
Is there room?
extremely dense. If there is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hangman. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The Setting Sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one. I'm gonna pick number 5.
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one.
Go ahead.
The Hanged Man.
He really likes that name.
I'm not feeling it.
Are you sure? I think it's pretty serviceable.
Yeah, not feeling it.
Okay then. The case doesn't need to have a name.
It actually does. You've offended him.
Sorry. Kim, I'm sorry. Let's name this case again, okay?
Fine. For inter-district cooperation, let's try one more time. What do you want to name it?
The Furies are at home in the mirror. Sure, let's go with that.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also...
He furrows his brow.
Could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
The Setting Sun. It's actually my favorite name out of the lot.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. This case has nothing to do with the setting sun. At all. It has nothing to do with that, so... Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane, usual?
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
Shit on the stick.
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
Fun is outlawed with this guy. What a knock!
Seriously. I don't have another name.
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one.
Let me guess. The Hangman.
Oh, that's actually what I was thinking. The Hanged Man. I like that. A good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Oh, I thought he would actually I thought I would still have a chance to reject the name. But I don't think there was any other option anyway, besides not having a name. Railroaded, yeah, I know. I was hoping that I would actually... the other option I had was to not name the case, right? But then I guess I wouldn't gain the experience from it. But, I mean, sometimes I have to stick my principles. But I got railroaded into picking the name when I was hoping that this conversation would still let me reject the name. Like the other one did. Whatever. I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. Arson, petty theft, you don't exactly
Can I read the
close
case
them,
files now?
so much as
Plus one,
distance
Kim
yourself
explained
from
the
the smelly
system.
papers. They're a little
Wrong.
further from your nose now. It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
So what they read out was different from what the text actually says, eh? Again. So for this, I needed what? Put skill points into logic. this. Bonus from thoughts -1. I do have a skill point. I'm not. I don't really want to. I want to put it into this, right? I want to finish this up. More refunds here. Well, we're running out of time. Let's go. Oh no, we have to do this thing.
Before you stands a motor carriage. This must... Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
Kim, how do I
pull-out
turn on the
toolbox,
headlights?
and
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
he's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press. I actually like empathy. Empathy has shown me a lot of things. Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the
Oh, it's like a spaceship.
Prince Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
That's a very loud car. Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
That's not what I meant to do. Come on.
Precinct 57.
In the cabin. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. Two men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window.
Ah, Martinez at night.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?"
Let me see.
Takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says, his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
Shut up, Ledger. What are the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I walked the land telling horse and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. So you can really be a prophet of madness in this, right? Probably some boring office job. Same as everyone else. I feel like just apologizing all the time. Got drunk like a megastar. Do you really think I have any idea? Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your
How
age.
dare you, firstly?
What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
But yeah, do you really think I have any idea?
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
I would have thought that'd be more. Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot. even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
See, Kim, I told you I was a superstar cop.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct.
Were, you say?
Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. I like esprit de corps. I like these flashbacks. They're very interesting.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Oh, then state it again.
Yes.
It's not a problem for
How do
him
you
to
handle
state
the
it,
strain?
however.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
You don't look at me like that.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like tip-top racing?
Par exemple.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already
How
got the
dare
gloves.
you? So this is specific to me wearing the gloves, having the gloves?
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Maybe I should pour one out for the boys, the fallen.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
What exactly am I pouring out here? I can't even check my inventory here. Sure, whatever, pour one out on the ground, whatever.
A dark pool of moonshine spiked borscht appears at your feet. The chunks of beet shimmer in the lights of the Kanema.
The gloaming comes for all, but it came first for you.
Very noble of you. Are we done here?
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods. The rectangular watermark.
Let me see. Right here. Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume.
Yeah, I was
The
hoping that
burnt
I could
quarter.
look at the... I was hoping that I could look at the holes again. Because now I would know that what the 18 means. And maybe there would be an alternate conversation there. But no, I don't have the option to just look at the perforations
Right.
there.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Statistics on the journal page. To the right of a task description. This thing. Sorry, cop. Boring cop. What are these? Oh, this. Just the border. Interesting. This will open up a new area in Martinez. Oh, interesting. Actually says so here. And here it says Monday here. Everything's crossed out now. Inspect victim's body. Pay for damages. Open apartment door. Interesting. What's this?
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
you cannot leave. The countdown has not yet reached 0.
This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying. But I only said it once. What time?
Time for the show. For Ta'ola, the hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Taola, what's that?
Ulogu Theodos, Xino Zausin, Ipoli Osidhian, Echondes Fronisin.
Wait, when did this countdown begin?
Monday morning, the moment you arrived in this reality, are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
Am I sure it's not just a joke or some kind of coping mechanism?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
Totally. Who is Half-Light? Half-Light is let the body take control, threaten people. My fight or flight response. I'm a little afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos.
Nice.
Perhaps. Just a thought. This has something to do with the hangover.
Let's opt into this. I do think the world might end soon.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing. We all become vapor.
But I would actually have to research this. Until now, you've been pleasantly vague about the precise nature of this cataclysm. No more. Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality you just found yourself in. Very nice. White morning. You see yourself from above. You're passed out. And from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. A great white object letting out its sweet smile. The old man's forgotten his name, but he still remembers the feeling. He instinctively reaches up for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Some of these are really interesting. Really interesting. I wish they... Well, I'm sure we have a lot of skill points. I want to play around with some of these. But not tonight. I'm going to invest my point. I actually want to invest my point in, I want to invest my point in empathy. That feels like a good thing to put a point in. And then we're going to save. And tomorrow, maybe we'll finally go to bed. We've spent, what, 12 hours on the game now? And we haven't finished day 1. But we're probably about to. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you as always, y'all. Rest your wings and clip butts and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.